Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel. I am a self-published author and small business owner. And I am on a journey to become debt-free and financially self-sufficient so that I can be a better steward of my money. And today is really exciting because we're going to be talking about a product launch.
Like a bird on a tree,
You would put $300 here, and then you would divide.
I'm just sitting here. I got time.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. If you hear noises, by the way, I apologize. I am outside right now. So let's just go ahead and get into the products that are coming to the shop. If you didn't know, I already have A6 custom cash envelopes on the shop. I apologize for the dog noises. So if you are interested in getting some custom cash envelopes, they're already up there. So that being said, let's go ahead and look at the products. So the first thing are these yearly savings challenges. So if you've never seen these before, what these are is we have a 5K, a 2K, and a 1K. And so for each one, like the 5K, there are 12 envelopes, one for each month. I went through and I made a new one of like the top envelope because these ones, I was looking at them yesterday. I was going to take pictures and realized that they look weird. They're too high up. So I recentered them. So that's why I made a new one to go over top so I could take pictures. Ones you get will be centered like this, not off-centered like that. But there are 12 envelopes, one for each month of the year. And on each envelope, there are 4 different amounts of money for you to put in. So like if you're somebody who cash stuffs weekly, you would put in 120 one week, 95 the next week, 100 the next week, 100 the next week. If you're someone who budgets and cash stuffs bi-weekly, so twice a month, you would do the 120 and the 95 on your first cash stuffing and the 200s on your second cash stuffing. And if you cash stuff once a month like I do, you would do all of them at once. So each month has different variations and different amounts, but it all ends up adding up if you do all 12 months to $5,000. And the same goes for the $2,000 one and the $1,000 one. So that's what these are. They will be going up on the website. They are envelopes, so you can put them in a binder and stick your money inside like that. So these are A6 size. They'll fit in an A6 size binder or envelope. So anyway, this is item number 1 coming to the shop. And item number 2 are savings challenges. So we have a couple of different ones coming to the shop. Let me go through all of them real quick. So the first one is our publishing savings challenge. So I had somebody mention in the comments a couple weeks ago about doing more savings challenges for people who also write books like I do. And I thought that was genius. So I added one. So this one is the publishing savings challenge. So you would basically decide, because I had a different savings challenge that I was using for myself, and I just didn't quite love the way it functioned. It was kind of difficult to use. So this one I'm hoping will make it easier. So like for each step, I tried to pick steps that kind of everybody probably does. I didn't put like beta readers or anything like that on it because not everyone uses them. So I tried to pick ones that pretty much everybody I think uses. And like I didn't put like editors or anything on it because I wasn't sure. Like you might use, a line editor and you might use a proofreader. Like you might have different ones. So instead I did draft 1, draft 2, draft 3 because I thought that would pretty much cover whatever edits you personally get. So the idea is that you put the name of the book that you're working on, and then for each step you finish. So let's say you complete the planning stages, which I was going to call it world building, but if you're writing a rom-com or something, you wouldn't call it necessarily world building. So I called it planning. So once you finish the planning stage, you would fill in the heart. And then you would put however much money you're going to reward yourself with for planning, like the world of your book. and same for the outline and then the drafting. And for me, I would probably myself do just like a flat amount for both of these, but for drafting, I usually give myself 50 cents for every 1,000 words that I write or revise or edit. And so like once that step is completed, once the book is done, I would, draw in the heart and write, if I wrote 70,000 words, then that would mean that I would get $45. And so I would put $45 here. And so you would put the amount of money in for each step that you want to reward yourself, and then the total at the end once you finish the book, and that's how much your reward is going to be. So this one is for like rewarding yourself for publishing the book. Then we have one for book cover. If you're someone who gets your book designed by somebody else, this way you can save up for it in advance instead of like, because they tend to be expensive and then it like comes out of nowhere and then shoot, you got to pay, depending on your cover artist, $200, $300, $400. And this way you can save up for it and you break it into bits. And if you have never used a savings challenge, what you would do is, so like, let's say your book is $300, like it costs $300 to get the cover made. You would put $300 here, and then you would divide it by, what is this, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You divide 300 by 50, and then whatever that is, I don't know off the top of my head, each heart would equal that much. So you could decide however much you want to put in every week or every month or whatever. But like if you put in $100, you would color in however many hearts it takes to make $100, to like mark $100, and that's how a savings challenge works. So that one's for book cover. We have editor. Everybody has differences on whether or not they use an editor. Maybe you don't, maybe you wouldn't need this one, maybe you have multiple different kinds of editors. You could add all those costs up if you wanted to, and same thing with the way the savings challenge works. It was kind of difficult to try and make sure that I picked things that I thought everybody would likely use. So there's one for editor. If you have multiple different kinds of editors, I would probably just add all of their fees together and save as one thing together. And then I made one extra challenge that's blank. That way you can write whatever you want it for. Like, let's say you do character art, like you commission character art, or maybe you commission a special edition of the book. You can specify that on here. So there's an extra one for whatever other things you want. And if there's anything I missed, please let me know and I can always add more. But these will also be in the shop. Then we have travel. So travel comes with a flight savings challenge, lodging, activities while you're traveling, and then food. I didn't include like house sitting or anything like that because not everybody's going to need it. So I wasn't sure if it would be worth it to include it. If there's anything I missed though, please let me know. But same thing goes for this. You would just write the total, divide it, and you cross them out. So we have the flight, lodging, activities, and food for travel. Then this one is kind of fun, so it looks different than the rest, and that's because the reason I made it is because I was thinking to myself, okay, I should probably start saving now for the next time Taylor Swift goes on tour, because I can't imagine how much the tickets are going to cost. But if I want to be ready to buy them when they're actually finally are on sale, then I should probably start saving now. It's like I should make myself a savings challenge, and then I thought, well, why don't I just make like a kind of Swifty-ish themed savings challenge for everybody? And so I did. So that's why we have the heart hands, because fearless, very Swifty coded. So anyway, so we have the concert ticket savings challenge to actually save for the ticket itself, travel in case you end up having to see it in a different state or a different country or something, lodgings if you need to stay somewhere if you're traveling, merch, of course, if you want to buy stuff at the concert, and then food. So this is really, you could use this for anybody you wanted to see in concert. I just thought it was cute to make it like kind of Swifty themed because I am a Swifty. Next, we have a 6 months ahead savings challenge. So a 6 month ahead savings challenge is basically you're trying to save 6 months worth of bills and expenses so that if something happens, like maybe you lose your job or you're getting evicted or something, or there's an injury or whatever, and you have to try and cover the rent and cover the bills and everything, but you're not making an income, you have it covered because you have 6 months worth of expenses already saved up in case of an emergency. Daisy May, what are you doing? She's being loud. Okay, so I tried to include everything I could think of that would be most universal. But that's, like I said, for everything else, let me know if I missed something in the comments. Daisy May, I swear to God. We're so loud. Okay. So we have car insurance, car payment, electricity, groceries, heating, AC, internet, kids, medical insurance, miscellaneous for anything that, you know, random stuff, pet care, phone, trash, and water. And if I missed anything else, please let me know. But that is a 6 months ahead savings challenge. I'm thinking I should probably do a 1 month ahead too. If you're interested in that, let me know. And then last but not least, we have a no spend savings challenge. So this is for when there's money left over in an envelope or in your wallet or your purse or your pockets or whatever that you didn't end up spending, and you want to put it towards savings, you put it in these. So these are no spend savings challenges. So it's money that you ended up not spending. That's kind of like bonus. So we have a $1, a $5, a $10, and a $20. I like to put mine towards debt, but like maybe you don't have debt. Maybe you want to put it towards Christmas or a trip or whatever. The other thing is I also, Daisy, don't you even think about it. May, we're done now? Can I talk again? Is that okay with you? Can I talk now? So the other thing is that each of these savings challenge bundles comes with the option to also get matte zipper envelopes with it. So for instance, if you were to buy the publishing bundle, which comes with these 4, you have the option to also add on 4 zipper envelopes to go with it. And what you would do is each savings challenge goes into an envelope, and that way when you put the cash in, it goes in your zipper envelope. Also, another thing to note is that all of these envelopes are going to be matte, which means that you can use either Expo marker, wet erase marker, or permanent marker to color in your little hearts and write your totals and all of that. If you use permanent marker to take it off and reuse these, all you have to use is nail polish remover to wipe them off, and then they are as good as new and you can reuse them. So all of these are reusable. Just use nail polish remover to wipe off the permanent marker and you're good to go and you can use them again. So same goes for the envelopes. And for cash envelopes too, because those are also matte. Okay, so that is everything coming to the shop right now. I do have other things in mind, but if there's anything specifically you would like to see, whether it be cash stuffing related or writing related / publishing related, please put it in the comments and let me know. I am always interested in making things you guys actually want to use. So if there's anything you want me to add or anything you want me to add to these existing bundles, please let me know. Otherwise, the date of the launch I will put on the screen. And by the time this video has been uploaded, all of these products are live on my website. They will say out of stock because I am going to, on the day and time of the launch, I will put them in stock. But for now, I just want to put them up so you can take a look at them, look at the prices, see what looks interesting to you, if anything looks interesting to you. And then on the day and time of the launch, I will actually put them in stock. So for right now, they are out of stock, but that's just so you can look at them. So anyway, yeah. So I'm so excited, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this launch goes okay. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, check out the shop. The links will be down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Like a bird on a tree,
You put $300 here.
I'm just sitting here. I got time.